One Championship, Asia's largest sports media property, on a mission to celebrate the true beauty of martial arts through the development of global superstars. One Championship has arrived.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jack Gotzel. I'm joined by Denice Zamboanga, the number 2 atomweight in One Championship right now. How are you doing, Denice?
Hi, I'm good. I just finished training and it's all good, ready to fight.
There we go. Last time we spoke, it was after the Empower event at the post-fight press conference. Obviously, we both felt that you won that last fight. Controversial decision. Do you still feel like you did enough to win that last fight?
Yeah, I still feel that I won the fight.
And do you think that there's an issue with maybe the judging or like how the fights are scored? Because I know that your fight was very controversial and I thought you won that fight. I also thought Christian Lee won his fight that followed.
Yeah,
do you have any opinion on the judging?
I don't have I respect the judges, the committee and everything in the organization. I think I have fault too. I think I need to finish her and then don't let the judges take it on decision. But on our rematch, no more judges. Gonna make it on decision. Yeah, I need to finish it.
There we go. And how important was it for you to run this fight back and get your rematch?
Having this rematch is really important. It's really important to me. Like it will, what do you call this? It will prove that I will prove them that I really won that fight. I'm gonna prove them that I deserve that win.
And this fight was actually supposed to go down a few weeks ago, but it got postponed. Can you take me through what was going through your head when the fight got postponed? Because I know you really want this one back.
Having that when the fight postponed, it really doesn't matter. It gives me more time to prepare on our fight on this rematch.
Is there anything that she showed you the first time out that maybe you didn't expect for her to have in her arsenal?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot, or there's a few things that she did in our fight that I didn't expect. One thing was, what was that? Like she's going backwards when I attack. She go backwards. That's not what I saw in her fight. Most of her fight, she never go back. She always go forward. That's that's the number one that I was not expecting.
Do you have a different game plan going into this next rematch that maybe you didn't have in your game plan the first time around?
I will do the same game plan on our on my last fight, but this time I need to finish her.
So obviously the Atomweight Grand Prix finale is on there. There's Stamp Fairtex versus Angela Lee. Do you feel that you are next in line for the title shot, depending on how that fight goes?
Yeah, I can feel that I am
Oh, sorry, I didn't catch that.
hello. I'm so sorry for that.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Do you
Oh,
feel like you're
it's
next in line for a
annoying.
title shot, depending on how that one goes?
Sorry, cannot hear you.
Oh, you
Can you hear
cannot hear.
me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Wait.
There we go.
All right. Sorry. Sorry for
All good.
that.
Don't worry about it. I'll just re-ask the question. So
Yeah.
obviously, Stamp Fairtex and Angela Lee goes down. Do you feel like you're next in line for a title shot, depending on how that fight goes?
For me, I think I deserve having the title shot because I was next in line since I think almost 2 years now. I've been waiting for almost 2 years, and then and then Angela became a mom, and then there's a Grand Prix happen. So there's a lot of what do you call this, interruption on the title shot. So I think I really that I think I deserve that title shot.
And I know that you, I don't know if you're still currently training with Stamp Fairtex, but I know you have trained with Stamp Fairtex in the past. If she wins the title, would you still want to fight her for that belt?
Fighting stuff vertex, it's not personal for both of them. We've talked about already about fighting each other. So for us, I don't know what will happen. We're still talking all the time, and then yeah, it's just business for both of us. There's no personal.
And this is one of the most historic, if not the most historic card in the history of combat sports. There's so many great fights on this card with the special rules match between Rod Tang and
Mhm.
Demetrius Johnson. There's numerous belts on the line. What fight are you most excited, besides your own fight, to share the card with here at 1X?
Actually, first of all, I'm really grateful that One Championship gave me this opportunity to be part of this historic event. Like having those idols that I with in the event is very like it's very grateful for me. So actually, all of the cards is exciting. There's no boring cards. All of the fighters that in the card is exciting. I'm gonna watch every match.
There we go. And you were the number one contender going into the Atomweight Grand Prix. Some people felt that there shouldn't even need to be a Grand Prix and that you were the challenger. And you came in with this 8-0 record. Does it almost take some pressure off you to no longer be undefeated and have it be a controversial decision that people are going to say, well, you're really 9-0, but your record says 8-0 or 8?
Yeah, it's kind of disappointed because I was what do you call this? I was keeping that undefeated record, and then I was lost because of the unexpected decision or unexpected fight. For me, I just go in my dream to become a champion, and I still gonna do what I need to do.
There we go. And I saw on Twitter you said that it's been 2 years since you really got to spend the holidays with your family. You finally got to do that this time around. How was the holidays through this pandemic finally starting to come to a close?
um spending holidays with my family is very what do you call this, is very happy. Like I never had a Christmas or holidays for almost 2 years. So having those time off in training, it really helps me to motivate more and become more hungry on this rematch.
Yeah, and speaking about your family, your brother got you into karate. What's the best advice that he has given you throughout your mixed martial arts career?
Oh, he always told me to keep on fighting, training hard as always, never stop dreaming. All those motivation and inspirational is always came from him. That's why he always motivates me or helps me in my every fight.
There we go. And will he be in your corner at 1X?
Yeah, he will be in my corner.
And if you are victorious, and say one championship calls you and says the title shot is not next, you have to fight somebody else first. Are you willing to do that, or are you going to be screaming for a title shot after this?
The real champion really fights everyone. So if one championship offer me a new opponent or other opponent, not a title shot, I'm in for that.
And are you excited to turn things right around at 1X and try to get right back in there? Or are you going to take some time off after this next fight?
After this fight, win or lose, I'm gonna still stay on track. I still get back in training. So if the time or there's an opponent or title shot, hopefully, I'm ready.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I know that the internet was a little difficult here, but I really appreciate your time and good luck at 1X. We'll be rooting for you. And thank you
Yeah,
very much.
thank you. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you.
Thank you